Yeah.
There's nothing this parliament can do. With or without you, people are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. South African occupy land. That's who we are. Whatever you want to do, we can withdraw my membership from this useless parliament.
Yes, Honorable Member.
Must never be scared to kill. A revolution demands that at some point there must be killing, because the killing is part of a revolutionary act. Shoot to kill. Namaza. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer.
So these people, when you want to hit them hard, go after a white man. They feel a terrible pain.
Well, I'm not fearful. As a revolutionary, part of being killed is one of those honors you must wear with pride. But I'm not going to be reckless. When he says to Ramaphosa, why is this man not in jail? Why are you not arresting this man? He simply means, why are you not killing this man?
In the vibrant, often tabulated landscape of South African politics, one figure consistently dominates the headlines, ignites passionate debate, and evokes equally fervent adoration and fierce animosity. Julius Malema, love him or loathe him. It's undeniable that Malema is one of the most talked about, and for many, the most hated politician in the country. But why? What is it about this self-proclaimed commander-in-chief of the economic freedom fighters that polarizes the nation? Born in Seshego in Limpopo, 1981, Malema's political journey began early. He quickly rose through the ranks of the African National Congress, ANC Youth League, becoming its president in 2008. During this period, he was a vocal, often confrontational supporter of then-President Zuma.
The ANC must lead the people. The ANC must lead with the people. We are asking for leadership. We don't want to remove anybody. We don't want to remove you. We talk about the pain we are going through. We don't read about poverty. We lived poverty. We are asking for radical policy shifts. We are turning 100 years. We want more action from the leadership. We are going to a war, comrades. A war for radical policy shift. And you are not going to win it through rhetoric. Youth, you must be everywhere in the structures of the ANC. Every meeting of the ANC, 50 plus. The membership of the ANC, 50 plus. Where there is a possibility to take everything, just take. There's no problem.
However, his radical views and increasingly controversial statements led to his expulsion from the ANC in 2012. Undeterred, Malema founded Economic Freedom Fighters, which is the EFF, in 2013, a far-left anti-capitalist and anti-imperialist movement that rapidly gained traction, particularly among disillusioned youth. Malema's controversial status stems from a multifaceted mix of his ideology, his rhetoric, his actions, and the perceived hypocrisy surrounding his lifestyle. Let's break down the core reasons. At the heart of Malema's platform and the major point of contention are his calls for radical economic transformation. The EFF advocates for land appropriation without compensation. This policy aims to seize land from the whites without payments, to address historical injustices and redistribute wealth, while proponents argue that it is a necessary step for economic justice. Critics warn it could devastate the agricultural sector, undermines property rights, and it could lead to economic instability. They also advocate for nationalization of mines and banks. Malema believes that these two sections should be owned by the state to ensure wealth benefit for all South Africans. Opponents argue this could deter foreign investments, lead to inefficiency, and stifle economic growth. Beyond policy, Malema's inflammatory rhetoric is a constant source of outrage. He is known for his aggressive and often divisive language, many perceive as inciting racial hatred and violence.
Kichi, kichi, kichima. Sibram Konto Alliance. Shoot to kill. Gamaza. Kill the poor. The farmer. Kill the poor. The farmer. Brr, pa. Pa. Brr, pa. Pa. Attention.
Another point is Tubulipulu, this liberation era song with lyrics that translate to kill the poor, kill the farmer, has been a recurring flashpoint. While Malema and the EFF argues that it is a strategic song with historical context.
What are you saying in that?
Kiss the Boer, kiss the farmer. I thought it's English.
It is?
Yes.
And what does that mean?
It means kiss.
Kiss how?
Mwah.
To my mind, if you say kiss the Boer, but you still say shoot to kill, it still is hate speech. However, if you just blatantly say kill the Boer, then you don't even have that argument to fall back on.
No, the message in the chant is very clear. Shoot to kill, kill. Nyamazan means shoot to kill the enemy forces who are standing in between us and our freedom. It was very clear that. And then the kiss is exactly that. It means kiss the Boer, kiss the farmer. Because I know when I say that, you are going to take offense. You know why? Because you don't want a black person kissing a white person. It's an immoral act, according to the immoral act of during apartheid. Even to embrace love and kissing of black people to white people, it's a criminal offense.
And not a literal call to violence. Many white South Africans and opposition parties view it as a direct hate speech and racial tension. It has led to multiple court cases and condemnations. Another point is cutting the throat of whiteness. Malema has used this phrase among others, which is interpreted by many as a direct threat to white South Africans, further escalating fears of racial conflict. Another point why Malema is hated are his comments on white genocide. While rejecting the narrative of white genocide in South Africa, Malema's aggressive stance on land and economic reform contributes to the anxieties of white South Africans who feel targeted. Adding to the public distrust are the persistent allegations of corruption and a perceived disconnect between Malema's populist messaging and his personal lifestyle. The allegations of corruption and money laundering. Malema has faced numerous charges related to corruption, money laundering, fraud, and tax evasion.
I'm the poor.
In what sense are you poor?
I'm the poor. I'm the poor by virtue
A poor
of
person cannot afford a Louis Vuitton belt.
No, by virtue. You see, you are being narrow and being very petty. If you are going to define richness on the basis of this material, clothes and cars, then that's something else.
But it's okay to have a lavish lifestyle.
What is your lavish lifestyle?
Nice house, nice car. No, I'm asking you, is it okay? Because doesn't that set the wrong example?
No, you
to
are
the
being
poor
paid.
that you're fighting on behalf of?
Who must wear these things? Who must wear these things? If I can't wear them, who must wear them? Must I leave them for children of white capitalists? Because they are not meant for us. You are looking down at us, undermining everything else. For us to be communist, we must wear dirty clothes. Bad smelling shoes. That's what makes us communists. No ways. We can't do that. We must inspire confidence in the young people who are seeking to live.
While many of these cases have been plagued by delays or dropped, the allegations themselves have significantly damaged his public image, creating a narrative of hypocrisy. His lavish lifestyle, despite advocating for the poor and dispossessed, Malema has been criticized for his expensive and opulent lifestyle, which seemingly contradicts his anti-capitalist rhetoric. This stark contrast between word and deed fuels accusations of opportunism and self-enrichment.
Malema negotiated with SARS regarding his debt to them, and he paid 7 million rand of that. But where did he get that 7 million rand from? It later came out that he received money from shady sources. He lied and said that he was given money by a man named Renier Martin, but upon being questioned, Renier Martin said he never ever gave Malema any money. Malema then confessed to SARS that he had received the money from Kyle Phillips, an employee of Adriano Mazzotti, who runs a tobacco company.
He was described by author Jacques Poe as a politically connected, self-confessed cigarette smuggler in the best-selling 2017 book, The President's Keepers.
Adriano Mazzotti is the same man who gave Julius Malema money to start EFF, his political party.
Seated here, it's a man called Adriano Mazzotti. And more said, I'll ask them to stand up, because these are the two and part of their partners who have given us money on the day we were launching the EFF.
This Adriano Mazzotti has been in trouble with SARS for smuggling, tax evasion, and fraud, among other things.
SARS is making a move to seize movable properties belonging to controversial businessman Adriano Mazzotti. It's understood it is for the payment of 33 million rand plus interest, which SARS claims Mazzotti owes it.
Malema needed money to pay off his tax bill to SARS, and who did he get his money from? Adriano Mazzotti. Malema needed money to start his own political party after being fired by the ANC, and who did he get the money from? Adriano Mazzotti. Malema needed to replace his seized mansion with a new 7 million rand mansion in Hyde Park, and who did he get the mansion from? Adriano Mazzotti. He has received money from people who make money through cigarette smuggling and other illegal activities. Now, do you think that those funders will start abiding by the law if Malema becomes president? Do you think that those funders will not want to be paid back if Malema becomes president? Malema is a captured man, guys. These kinds of people don't give you millions and do you favors for no reason. Now you tell me, is this the man you want us to stake our future on? A man who hangs out with and gets money from these types of figures? A man who stays in houses donated by these kinds of people? Are you serious? I'm telling you guys, Malema is no good. Anyway, this is Citizen Concerned, and you have been warned. Beware of the comrades.
Malema's controversial style in politics also contributes to his unpopularity among certain segments of the society. His disruptive parliament behavior. The EFF is known for its theatrical and often disruptive tactics in parliament, frequently leading to clashes and walkouts. While supporters see this as holding power to account, critics view it as disrespectful to democratic institutions and a hindrance to productive debate.
Screaming at us, lower that hand, or upume. Thank you. I now suspend the proceedings. I now suspend the proceedings. Security services, you may intervene. Security services of the Republic of South Africa, you now come into the chamber and remove the members. The business is suspended for the next 10 minutes. Honorable members,
Attacks on institutions and individuals. Malema often launches scathing attacks on political opponents, the media, and institutions without restraint. This aggressive approach alienates those who value decorum and measures discourse. Who hates Malema and who supports him? It's important to understand that most hated is a strong claim, and public opinion is really monolithic. Malema evokes vastly different reactions from different demographics. On his opponents, he is largely hated by a significant portion of white population due to his racial rhetoric and policies like land appropriation. Many of those in the business community and those who prioritize economic stability and property rights view him negatively. Moderate Black South African, particularly those aligned with ANC's most centric approach, may also find his radicalism and divisiveness off-putting. However, Malema commands a loyal and passionate following to his supporters, particularly among young, unemployed, and disenfranchised Black South Africans. They see him as a fearless champion for economic justice, a voice for the voiceless, and someone who is willing to challenge the status quo that has failed to deliver on the promises of the post-apartheid South Africa. His uncompromising stance against inequality resonates deeply with those that feel left behind. In conclusion, Julius Malema's status as the most controversial and often hated politician is a complex tapestry woven from his radical economic agenda, his inflammatory rhetoric, the persistent allegation on corruption and hypocrisy, and his uncompromising political style. While he inspires deep-seated animosity amongst others, he simultaneously garners unwavering support from those who see him as a necessary disruptor and a fearless advocate for their economic emancipation. He is a political force that cannot be ignored, continuously shaping the discourse and challenging the very foundations of post-apartheid South Africa. What are your thoughts on Julius Malema? Leave them on the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, bye.